I was
And
great.
then you gave me this. You're very generous. You're a generous guy. That's
Yeah, you
horrible
have to
when people
be.
are
I
stingy.
don't. I believe in karma, but I don't think that. I don't believe in karma is that like I do good stuff, so better things will happen to me.
No,
I just feel good about
I'm the same
being. I
way.
just feel good about being able to help someone, even if it's small.
Yeah,
Like I'll give someone a hug and be like, I don't know if you needed that or not, but
yeah.
there you
But I'm
go.
just a weird dude, and I'm gonna
And
give you a hug.
that's right. And
Yeah,
I'll do it to a total stranger.
yeah. No, I know how you
You know what
are.
I mean? And sometimes that can that really sometimes like I did it one time and the lady wouldn't let me go and she's crying
Oh,
and then she's like, oh, and I'm like, I don't have time to get
you're like, I
into
can't stay
why.
here all day,
I go,
but
I just felt you needed it. And then she's like, you don't have any idea how bad I needed that.
that's cool.
And and I'm like, so it helped.
Yeah.
And she's like, it helped a lot.
Wow.
And I'm like, and then I get where I'm like, what if that girl was going to commit suicide that day and I changed her life? Who knows?
I have a beautiful story.
Yeah.
That's well, someone did. It's the one of our artists, Terry LaRue. He's like one of my favorite people on the planet. He has a CRPS, this really chronic disease, and he just so happened to waltz into Leica one day, and we became best of friends. He's an amazing printer. He's did a couple of shows at Leica. He's amazing. You have to show you his work. He does all his own printing, photogravure
I think I
with
know
a
who he is.
handicap, because his hand doesn't work because he has this horrible disease. Because he used to be Stacy Peralta's
Mm,
videographer, so he traveled around the world
right.
videographing all the skateboarders, and he tripped and fell and broke his thumb and developed this crazy ass rare
That's
disease.
nuts.
Yeah, it is nuts. So he was in so much pain, and there's no cure for it. They have to put him in ketamine comas.
Oh,
But it's not the Terry LaRue show. He'll be here to tell you about this. But
this is a great story.
yeah, but he's incredible. Wait to meet him. But he was suicidal the day he walked into Leica. He's like, I don't think I could take it anymore. I don't want to live anymore. I don't want my wife to have to deal with this anymore. And he, for whatever reason, saw Leica, walked in there. I'm like, hey, how'd you break your hand?
Yeah,
And he's like, because he had a cast on. He's like, I didn't break my
as
hand. I
we
had
do.
this weird disease. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm being so nosy. And anyways, we became best friends. Years later, he told me, just so you know, he didn't tell me right away. He said,
Just
I was suicidal that day I met you, and you kind of talked me off a ledge. Oh, it's good. Ed
come
McMahon's
here.
here. Disco's my Ed McMahon.
Disco
I'm
is
so
my
sorry to
favorite.
hear that your little buddy died.
Yeah,
I have pictures of
Buster.
him, Buster.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot of little critters running around his place. But Disco had some health issues too, so I'm just so glad he's.
Yeah, but there's a
My new
documentary.
shoes. Did you get those in?
Yeah, there's a documentary I saw that made me kind of think and do that.
Thank you.
It's I can't remember the name, but it's about a guy who survived jumping off the Golden Gate
Oh,
Bridge.
I know that guy. I mean, I
But
know
do you
that
remember
story.
his
Yeah,
story?
yeah, that was
He was driving he was taking a bus to the bridge, and he was in the back. He said, "I'm in
yeah.
the back of the bus, and I was just crying my eyes out."
Mm-hmm.
Now, no one looked at him, and no one
Yeah.
said
You
anything.
weren't there to give him a
And
hug?
he got to the bridge, got to the exit on the bridge where he's going to get off the bus and jump off the bridge and kill himself. And he goes up to the bus driver and he looks at the bus driver and he's just bawling, crying. And the bus driver looked at him and goes, "You getting off or what?" And then he knew, fuck it. Like, that's my sign. So it was the opposite of what I
Yeah, I
did.
wouldn't have done
And
that.
then he said, if anyone on that bus would have just said something, if anyone on that
Enlightening.
bus would have just
Being
helped
kind.
me or just
Yeah.
be kind or just said, "Hey, are you all right?
Why are you
You all
crying,
right,
dude?
bud?" I might have never jumped. Now he got off, climbed over, and jumped off the
And
bridge,
survived.
but he survived.
I know, and he wrote about how he.
He's a motivational speaker
Yeah, I
now,
know. I love that
and
story. I hate
and there's some
suicide.
kind of crazy, and my facts are off, but there's some kind of
Yeah, no, that's cool.
95% rate where every suicide survivor says
They
they
wish they weren't. They
immediately
were like
regret
exactly.
immediately
No,
regretted it.
that's and that didn't he say that as soon as
Yeah,
he jumped, he regretted
he
it.
knew it.
I know, and I do think that if everybody would just wait one more day, they wouldn't do that. I hate
Well, of
suicide. I hate
course.
it. I feel very lucky and hope it never ever crosses my mind. Still, I've never thought that.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine thinking to do something like that.
it's a weird
It goes
phenomenon.
so
It's
fast
not
anyways. It's
it's
life's
it's
so
just
short
yeah, and
and it's so fun.
life can, I think everyone, obviously those are kind of mental problems, but life is tough. I don't
Yeah,
care who you
life
are
is
or how much
tough.
money you have. I would
Disco
I would
say
even say the
cheese.
more money you have, life is probably more tough.
Well, you know what? It doesn't buy you happiness. I tell that to my
It
son.
buys you
I
security
no,
and
it buys you shoes and
yeah,
and nice
it
trips.
buys
Okay,
you
buys you nice and
Sambas
buys you some nice
and
trips.
Leicas.
Yeah. But you know what? It, I tell my son, if you are happy, you are the most successful person in the
That's
world.
it.
It doesn't matter
That's
about how
it.
much money you have. It doesn't matter about
No.
that stuff. But if you are happy, you won.
And then
So that's all you want to
you're
do.
blessed if you're able to work like myself and
You're
yourself
very lucky. I know we're
that are
lucky
in where
people.
I'm like everyone thinks it's weird because nobody knows my struggle as a photographer. Nobody knows that I was in the same boat as every photographer.
Yeah.
And I'm talking from the ground up. Eating ramen soup, have no money,
Yeah.
you know.
Now it's a luxury to eat ramen soup.
Now
Now
sometimes
it's
when I eat it, but I'm like,
what's better than
I'm
ramen?
good.
Nothing
Nah,
much.
not much. College too, so I got my full. But that's what makes this success so much sweeter, and I'm able now to enjoy my life, where my whole life I was never able to enjoy it.
Really?
It was always a struggle, and I came from a broken home. Not to sound like oh
No,
poor
but I
me,
think
but
most
like
people come
but
from
it taught me at a very young age to get after life, and no one's gonna do it for you.
yeah.
And don't trust anyone. Don't listen to what people say,
Yeah.
and don't listen to what people say on both sides. Like, oh, you're not gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be able to graduate college. Here I am with a degree.
I love it.
Do you know what I mean? No one in my generation ever
So
graduated from college.
It's the Paris Chong Show.